it's time to take another look into Patrick's garden. So Patrick, what are you showing us this week?
You know, I circled this date every year. I know in February I have to do a job that hopefully will make things pay off later in May and June, but it's a dirty job and I wouldn't want anybody to do it. But here's a look at what we had to work on a couple of weeks ago. All right, I know we're still in the heart of winter, but it's time to prepare for spring gardening, believe it or not. As one of the things to do, especially if you have an organic garden, is try to put in some natural type fertilizer on your garden spot. And what I chose today is chicken manure. Now, chicken manure is a little bit different than cow or horse manure because it's freer of weeds and freer of seeds that can sprout weeds. Because this is manure that's grown in a chicken house, and it's usually fed with grain, and they don't graze or anything. So what's good about this is that you won't get a bunch of weeds in this manure when you start to hit springtime. Basically, it's just a little manual labor. You just want to kind of spread it out and make sure it gets over your garden spot. This fertilizer is pretty strong. It has a smell to it, and you need about 60 to 70 days for this fertilizer to get good and soaked in without burning your vegetables when you plant them, probably in mid-April or late April, just at the beginning of May. Now what will happen over the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, you'll get plenty of rain, maybe a little snow will help as well, and that will allow this to sink into the soil and it'll enrichen it. And so by mid-April to the beginning of May, it'll be ready to go ahead and start your garden.